Surely, 18 knows how SB19 stardom began in the Philippines and eventually reached global recognition. With their immense success both locally and internationally, it's no surprise that many admire them, including some of the country's most iconic OPM artists. Let's hear what they have to say with our P-Pop Kings SB19.
I just wanted to say congratulations kasi sobra kaming mga OPM artists, yung medyo matagal-tagal na sa industriya. We are so proud of you. Kasi alam nyo, mahirap talagang ilabas ang musika natin sa Pilipinas papuntang buong mundo. Kasi ganun talaga yon. But I think right now people are ready for it. And we are so happy that you guys are doing it. So keep doing it, right? I also want to say to each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you for supporting our P-Pop, our very own P-Pop. Kasi, I just have to say, kayang-kaya nila. Woo! Ano ba? Kayang-kaya, more than kaya, diba? So maraming salamat sa suporta ninyo and continue to support P-Pop music!
Sobrang saya. Dami ko natutunan sa SB19 in terms of kung ano yung mundo nila pagdating sa live performances. So yun, after nun, sobra kami nabaliw. Sabi nila, and syempre, meron ding mga request din na if we could do a new song together. Nag-start na kami mag-brainstorming. Very pleasant yung experience ko working with them. Siguro dahil sa sila ay sobrang mga fresh ang kanilang mga ideas and more than ako ay nakaka-inspire sa kanila o nakakatulong sa kanila to write the song, ako ay natutulungan nila lalo din sa mga parts ko na sinusulat din sa kanta.
Meet ko din naman ng SB19 sa isang event and napakababait ng mga yun. Una-una, kasi kumakanta sila dun sa holding area namin eh. Sabi ko, ang gagaling, grabe. I think, dun mo rin naman makikita na hindi mo pwedeng pulaan ng isang tao na nag-prepare hanggang sa makakita siya ng opportunity para gamitin yung preparation na yun. Lalo ko na-appreciate ang isang artist na alam kong pwedeng magyabang pero hindi nagyayabang.
You know, I also read somewhere na you appreciate the fact that they write their music.
Exactly. Because nothing against just singers or performers na hindi kasama sa creative side, meaning they just perform. Nothing against them, I respect them. Pero natuwa lang ako because I've been following yung mga K-pop groups na manufactured talaga, meaning there's a team behind them and they just presented with songs and just perform. Tapos nung nag-uusap kami, na-realize ko, sila pala mismo yung creative side when it comes to my team sila for choreography, but they write their own lyrics and everything. Kumbaga, they have artistic input to what they're doing. Pinapanood ko yung mga music videos nila and yung songs, I could never come up with something as brilliant as what they're ginagawa nilang songs eh. So, galing nito. Tapos kala ko may siguro kumukuha sila ng international songwriter na sobrang galing. And then I found, nalaman ko sila lang. So, mas nakakainis, diba? Nakakainis naman.
Oh, kaya yun yung in-educate ko din yung mga tao. Although, not naman educate, I don't want to sound smart, no? Pero I'm making people realize also na those hating na about SB19, ay gaya lang naman sa Koreans yan eh, parang sa K-pop yan eh. Like ko, paroke din naman, ginaya ko lang din ng E-heads, kaya kami doon simula eh. Tapos yung E-heads, nakinig lang din ng Beatles yan, they're always influenced by someone else. Yes. Start dressing pa. So just like K-pop, ganun lang din. Pero the question is, tatagal ba yung SB19 yan if they just keep on copying that? No, the reason why pumalo sila because they started writing songs and came up with things to help them stand out. Tapos biglang yung mga kanta nila, Pinoy na Pinoy, may Pinoy elements, tapos pero world class. I'm just blown away. So, in-educate ko din sila na there's no reason to hate someone being influenced by someone else kasi kami naman mga batang 90s, we were just influenced by Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Eraserheads. So, bakit nagkataon lang na iba yung influensya nila pero just because iba yung trip nila doesn't make
Yeah.
Ba't ka nagagalit? Parang ganun.
Kaya hats off, saludo ako sa team ngayon ng SB19. You guys are doing a great job. And of course, to the boys of SB19, you guys are doing really, really great. Nakita ko yung development ninyo visually. And of course, vocally, wala naman akong problema sa inyo. You guys are on point. Ganda, ang ganda. Hindi kayo nagpapapogi ng boses. Alam niyo yun? Pag garalgal, pag astig, ganon. Hindi kayo nagpapa-cute, hindi kayo alam mo yun, you don't pretend. Hindi kayo nagpa-pretend na may character kayong sinusunod. Parang although kung may character kayong sinusunod, it's very natural, it's very sincere, which is good. I-maintain nyo yan.
Proud ako na may katulad nila na binibigyan ng pagkakataon na makita what is the Filipino music for international market.
Anong tingin mo ang chance nila na mag-world domination?
Pwede. It's a matter of finding the right song.
What do you think of their songwriting skills?
Well, meron sila. They can really write song.
Open ka ba makikollaborate with them?
Actually, nagre-reach out ako sa kanila. Meron akong pinapahanap. Actually, they do the cover of the song Bakit Ba Ikaw? By Michael Pangilinan.
Kayo pa na yun?
Yes, I wrote the song. And kinover nila.
SB19 yan? Ang tingin niyo sa cover nila?
Okay naman, maganda sila. Ako kasi, pag nakikita ko, kailangan out of the box eh. Huwag tayong, kumbaga, huwag the same banana, same, kumbaga, lasa. Gusto ko yung ginagawa nila, nag-i-invent sila ng ibang klaseng title para medyo silang identity. And I'm happy na nire-reinvent nila yung sarili labihan artist. Tuloy nyo lang yan, huwag kayong hihito kasi yan ang magbibigay sa atin ng recognition sa international market.
As a matter of fact, I didn't I don't know if you watched, but when Stel sang, phenomenal. It's like, whoa, parang ako nasa Coliseum about parang 100,000 people watching.
Kanina may nag-interview sa akin and somebody said, is there any song out there today that you wish you wrote? It's that song.
Gento?
Hindi ka. Galing. Ang galing. Talagang narinig ko. Sabi ko, is this SB19? Yes. Wow. I have such high regard for SB19. And with that song, Gento, parang akala ko, they hit their peak na eh. Tapos ito na yung Gento na wow. And everybody's doing it. And it's, parang hindi mo sila you cannot blame them because it's really it's a good song. It's a catchy song. Sana nga they take this internationally and they just present it as is because it can make it.
I would consider them to be the #1 P-pop group in the Philippines. Are you familiar with a group known as SB19? Are you proud of SB19?
Sino yung yung merong guhit dito sa kilay? May sinulat siyang kanta no nakaraan na narinig ko tungkol sa pagbiyahe. Si Pablo? Pablo ba? Tama ba ako? Yung round yung face na mahaba box. Minsan nakapalda siya. Oo. Si Pablo nga, meron siyang sinulat tungkol sa oo, sa biyahe. Ang ganda ng melody. Gusto ko. Ano nga yung title lang? EDSA, oo. Mahilig ako sa mga ganong type ng Ang ganda. Ganda ng song yan na yun. Yun o. Yun. Gusto ko yung ganyan.
Lumabas na rin yung mga P-pop idol.
P-pop.
Andyan na yung Kaya. Andyan na yung Bini. Andyan na rin yung SB19. Sa Pinas naman, ang pinaka-OG, SB19. Kumbaga sila rin yung nagbukas ng daan. Sobrang gagaling ng mga yan. Sobrang hybrid ng mga utak ng mga...
Pili na nila yung hinandle nila.
Galing.
SB19. Sila ang nagsimula na mahumuhunan sa mahabang training under a Korean training program. Sila rin ang unang grupo na nagkaroon ng malakihang fandom kaya sumikat ang P-pop. So saludo kami sa SB19 dahil sa ginawa niyong being the trailblazers sa larangan ng idol group sa Pilipinas.
Did you enjoy this video? Be sure to like and subscribe to keep you updated for every P-pop contents.